All right, welcome to part 2 of my Black Sabbath discography. This week we are going to talk about Paranoid, the second album from Black Sabbath, and I brought a special friend with me tonight, Jack Daniels. Let's go, part 2. I want to start off my show this week with a guy that left a message on YouTube about me claiming that Black Sabbath got the name Black Sabbath from the movie. Well, you may be right, man. You read it in the Ozzy book that Geezer just came up with it, and then they found out about the movie earlier. But in my defense, I just want to say how I thought that they came up with the name because of the movie. Here's a clip why I thought that.
Black Sabbath's from a 1935 horror film, Boris Karloff film. And it was Geezer that came up with the idea of the name. Call ourselves Black Sabbath. Nobody else will have that name, that's why it was.
So there you go, Montana. That's why I thought it, but you could be right, man, because it's a little vague. Tony doesn't really say that they got it from the movie, but he mentions the movie, so there you go. Now let's get into fucking Paranoid. Paranoid, the Black Sabbath album, number 2. This one was supposed to be called War Pigs. That's why you see this cover on it, which in my opinion, this cover sucks. It's not like this other cover I saw that's pretty cool that I'm showing you right now because I have it in my computer and I superimpose it on this. They finished the album, but they needed to fill it up with like 3 more minutes, and it just went in and hammered out a song real quick, and that song happened to be Paranoid, and that song became their biggest hit, and who would have thunk it? Anyway, the first song on here is what was supposed to be the album cover title, War Pigs, which was originally called War Porgies, I think. I could be wrong, but that's what Jack Daniels is telling me to say, War Porgies. It was a much different song lyrically. It was not what it turned out to be. It was a very satanic song, and you can hear it now in the background. Listen to these lyrics.
Witches gather at black masses, bodies burning in red ashes. On the hill, the church in ruins is the scene of evil doing.
Ooh.
Satan sends out funeral pyre, cast the priest into the fire. Oh no, Joe!
That's War Porgies, and then it turned into War Pigs, which is about like the leaders of the world sending people off to war, let them all die while they hide behind their houses and stuff, and then at the end of the song they get sent to hell, and then Satan fucks them up because they sent people to war and stuff like that. Anyway, that's War Pigs. Paranoid, the big hit, as I was saying before, the album, and then the producer said, hey man, we need 3 more minutes to finish this album, so they ran in and bashed out an album real quick, and it turned out to be a hit. It became the single, and it hit the charts, and they came to America for it, and they became big stars because of the second song, Paranoid. Still a staple on the radio. Track 3 is very trippy, man. It's like Far Out, dude. It's fucking Planet Caravan, and it just shows you the talent of this band, man. They can do different shades and stuff. And Ozzy was very instrumental in the melody of this song. That's what he was very, very good at. Very, very important to Black Sabbath was the melody. And as I said in episode 1, you know, if you don't appreciate what Ozzy has done in Black Sabbath, then, you know, you're fucking kidding yourself if you do like Black Sabbath, because I was very instrumental, and so was Bill, Geezer, and Tony. They all fucking ruled, and they were all important to the band. Just as important as my friend Jack Daniels here. Anyway, great vocals from Mr. Osbourne on Planet Caravan, the very trippy song. Iron Man, I know, is a little played out, you know, but, you know, that song fucking rules, man. I mean, the subject matter is pretty much a guy that comes to save the world, and he realizes the world sucks, so he ends up killing everybody in the world. Great fucking song, man. Iron Man. Very interesting how Iron Man is just gloom and doom all over the fucking place, and then it just ends with that wow, and fucking they just go ape shit at the end, and it's a classic, man. But I gotta admit, side one, other than Planet Caravan, I gotta admit I'm a little burnt out on Paranoid. I've heard those songs way too many times, but I still love it with a passion. But I always have a hard time picking which Black Sabbath album I like the best, you know. But I would say Paranoid would be, you know, it'd be on the bottom of the list from the first five or six. First six, because from the first one to Sabotage, it's just fucking, oh. You ain't gonna hear me say nothing negative about those fucking albums. Shit, you ain't gonna hear me say nothing negative about Technical or Never Say Die either. But anyway, let me take a sip here. Side 2, Electric Funeral, starts off the fucking metal melee. A song about nuclear explosions and dying in a fucking nuclear war. I mean, how many fucking metal bands has done that since? Black Sabbath, the first. It's fucking doomy as fuck, man. Alright, then we go into Hand of Doom.
What you gonna do? Time's caught up with you. Disillusioning. You push the needle in.
Hand of Doom is kind of like, it's about like soldiers coming back from the war all scarred and fucked up in their head, and they're coming back as drug addicts, heroin addicts, and they started doing drugs way back in the war, man. That's when these fucking spies started first getting high and shit, and then they came back, and after all that bullshit they went through, man, they couldn't get over it. The only way they can get through it is fucking drugs, and again, great subject for a metal song. I'm doing the Ozzy Dio sign. See, talented, even on Jack Daniels. Next song is called Rack Salad. It's kind of an instrumental. It's at the end of Hand of Doom, and it has no lyrics, so there's nothing to explain here. So while you listen to this, I'll take another swig. Final track, Fairy Wear Boots. This one goes out to all you fucking Ozzy haters out there that say he does nothing. Well, he wrote the lyrics to this one. 2. Don't believe me? Should I show you more proof? Huh? What's that you say? No, I don't want to see no proof. Tough shit, here it is.
Well, Ozzy wrote the song Fairies Wear Boots about these skinheads, calling them fairies, because they had, the big Doc Martin boots on that were kicking all over us with. And that's where it came from.
Take that, Ozzy haters. Anyway, this concludes another episode of The Eternal Idols. And this has been Dr. Fuck, Ralph Vieira of Thrash or Die. Check out my band if you're into the thrash. And the thrash was very much inspired by Black Sabbath. Just like every fucking other genre of metal was inspired by Black Sabbath. Unless if it was poo metal, then that was inspired by poo. I will be back next time to talk about the incredible down-tuning of Master of Reality. Till next time, remember, Black Sabbath fucked your mom.